Here's a public service announcement. Do not, I repeat, do not shoot up a beekeeper's hives. Doing so will likely result in painful or maybe even fatal consequences.
Welcome back to the channel, fans. Andy and Greta here, and today we're diving into The Beekeeper.
If you've seen the trailer and think you pretty much knew what this movie was going to be, you were right. The good news is, The Beekeeper delivers on its promise, and then some.
Austin Burke said it best. The Beekeeper is the right vehicle for Jason Statham to do Jason Statham things. It will serve as an action fix for many, even if the story is paper thin.
Director David Ayer of previous hits like Suicide Squad, Fury, and End of Watch brings us a violent, sometimes even funny action romp. Written by Kurt Wimmer, the man behind the Total Recall and Point Break remakes. This film promises breakneck-paced action while maintaining a strong emotional core.
As must be pretty apparent by now, The Beekeeper is not a cute documentary about beekeeping. We do meet Jason Statham's character in a tranquil setting, caring for his bees, but that's obviously the calm before the storm. The movie does live up to its R rating for strong violence, pervasive language, sexual references, and drug use.
Statham's character is not only a beekeeper, he's also a capital B beekeeper. A retired member of an ultra-hyper-secret outfit beyond even the government that has been tasked with maintaining the natural order of the world.
Recently retired, his newly calm, uneventful life is shattered by the suicide of his elderly neighbor, played by Felicia Rashad, on whose land he keeps his bees. She also happens to be the only person who has been kind to him in all his life. He finds out her life savings are electronically stolen by high-tech scammers. This kicks things into gear. His John Wick switch is officially flipped.
It's classic Jason Statham. We're talking hooting and hollering crowd pleaser here.
As is required in these kinds of movies, the bad guys are cartoonishly extreme. The film does well to set the tone. The opening may seem over the top with its villainous portrayal of the company, but it does drive home the point that people can be easily exploited online. The leader of these scamming entities is the main antagonist, played by Josh Hutcherson. In a pleasing bit of casting, Jeremy Irons is also on board as the former head of the CIA, but currently Hutcherson's corporate boss.
The other supporting characters are two-dimensional. An exception is the daughter of Rashad's character, an FBI agent played by Emmy Raver-Lampman. She fruitlessly follows Statham's trail of carnage from one crime scene to another, sympathizing with him, but at the same time, feeling duty-bound to halt his vigilantism. Her character's conflict with stopping him but also agreeing with his actions does provide some color to the film.
As for the action, it's classic Jason Statham, thrilling and raw. While some fight sequences suffer from choppy editing, the choreography shines through, especially in scenes where the legend of the protagonist is brought to life.
The movie wraps up quickly, moving from a tale of personal vengeance to a high-stakes scenario involving the White House. While the action is engaging, the weight of the stakes doesn't always feel convincing.
Overall, The Beekeeper is a great throwback to 90s action movies, perfectly suited for Jason Statham's style. It's a simple, somewhat silly plot, but it delivers the fun and excitement expected from a January action movie. While it may not compensate for some of Statham's past films, it stands as one of David Ayer's better works. The Beekeeper may not be a masterpiece, but it's an enjoyable action fix. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more reviews.